All right, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I've got some cool stuff for us to check out. Relatively brand new, so we'll go ahead and scoot this stuff over. I have already opened them and checked them for white lightnings. No such luck, but we have both version A and B here. Johnny Lightning Muscle Cars USA 2022 release number 3, and of course we have 06B and 06A. So version A, version B, version A being replicas, version B alternate color schemes. So these are, I believe, the latest releases available. Here, I'm gonna do it like this. The latest releases available from the Muscle Cars USA series on Johnny Lightning's website. We've got some really cool stuff. These are obviously all replicas of real cars that were in the 2022 Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. So starting off, we've got a 69 Daytona, 71 Torino Cobra, 69 Corvette. Can you see that? A little glare there. Really cool looking car. What else? Oh, this is a cool one. They're all cool. We've got a 67, right? 67 442 W30. I'm like pushing my lifts out of the way here. We've got a 65 GTO. Another lift getting moved over here. Down there. And a 69, what is this? COPO, yes. COPO Camaro RS. Oh, easy. Don't knock the camera over there. So we'll stick that down here. Now, like I said, I do have version B. There you can see version B there. So these are going to be the same cars, but alternate color schemes. Still really cool stuff. So here is the GTO in a bit of a silver, more of a silverish blue kind of. The 71 Torino Cobra. This thing is really cool. I love that lime green. So we'll stick that like that. We're not going to have room for all of these. The card artwork is really, really cool on these. I absolutely love the backgrounds and everything there. Really neat. Here is the 442, the alternate color scheme for that guy, so we'll stick him up there. There's the Daytona, really nice, all black. My Daytona collection continues to grow. I'll show you real quick. I know we opened a Daytona in the last video, so I did stick that up on the shelf with all of my other Johnny Lightning Daytonas and Superbirds, and then I also have another shelf's worth of them over here. These are all my other M2 Greenlight, Hot Wheels, etc., etc. So some more wing cars over there. Ooh, while we're out of the camera stand, I did want to take another peek at this. So if you saw my last video, I talked a little bit about that Dale Earnhardt car there. Here, I'll go ahead and pull it out. Sorry, we're getting distracted here. I'm sorry. But I want to talk about this really quick. So I talked about this car being one of Dale Earnhardt's special paint schemes. It was for the 2000 All-Star race, which is the big $1 million shootout race. And there's kind of an interesting story behind this paint scheme. So it was designed by an artist named Peter Max. We talked a little bit about that. But when they unveiled it in Las Vegas, nobody liked it. Everybody was a little bit like, ooh, yikes. Because, you know, obviously Dale was the Intimidator with his black car. He had a certain theme to Dale's cars. But as it turned out, Dale actually loved that paint job and was really excited about it. But nobody else seemed to like it that much, which is kind of funny. Anywho, back to the cars at hand here. Here's our 69 Corvette with the 427. Another one all black. Very good looking car. And then again, all blacked out, or I'm sorry, this is not black. It's gonna look black on camera, but that is actually Fathom Green Poly for the version B of the 69 COPO Camaro. So that is everybody. We've got 12 cars in total, but we're gonna do it 2 at a time style. We'll obviously do, you know, version A and B of each car. as we normally do when we get both series. So we're going to go ahead and do some trickery here. I'm going to start off with the Daytonas because I'm most excited about them. You know how I feel about Daytonas. And then... there. All right. Let's crack these two absolutely beautiful Dodge Charger Daytonas open. I don't know which one I like more. What do you guys like more, the orange or the black? I do have an orange. I have two orange Superbirds. I don't have a Hemi-orange Dodge Daytona, at least from Johnny Lightning. I do have one from Greenlight, but let's get these guys opened up. All right, guys, check it out. So first off, I want to point this out. So this is the version A. It says owner, the Brothers Collection. So there's the actual car that we were going to be talking about. And as we know, the version A over here is the replica, while version B, as you can see, is black. This is version B, alternate color. So while we're here, why don't we check out our fun facts? It says, built as a homologation car for the Dodge NASCAR stock cars, only 505 units were ever built of the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona, making them extremely sought after. Powered by either a 440 Magnum or a 426 Hemi when race tuned, these cars could reach speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour. It also worth mentioning is the first NASCAR ever to go over 200 miles an hour. Other stuff immediately followed, but they were the first. The Daytona was the first. And that is, our paint code for that guy on the left there is black. And then, of course, version A in Hemi orange here, as I said, owned by the Brothers Collection. So there it is again. Owned by the Brothers Collection, this 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona was on display at the 2019 Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. Okay, so a couple of years ago. However, this is the 2022 release. The exceptional rare car is one of 48 cars built with the 426 Hemi engine paired with the Torque Flight automatic transmission. So there was only 48 of these automatics with an automatic. I imagine the rest of them were 4-speed cars, 4-speed manual. And then, did I say, there's our paint code, Hemi Orange. So let's take a closer look at these guys. We'll start off with... goodness gracious, I didn't even dump that one that hard. Take a look here. We do have our Hemi in Hemi orange under the hood there. Very nice. The hood did open nicely on this one. Hood pin details look a little bit better than that last Daytona we opened up. I really, really, really like these white line tires with the rally style wheels and chrome center caps. Really nice look for these cars. I absolutely love it. Nice little Daytona stripe there. And the Charger emblem on the, I guess that's what, that's the B pillar. Or would the B pillar be that little chrome strip that comes up with the window? I forget. I should know that. Do we have no license plate, just a Charger badge on the back there. Interesting. Little chrome gas cap. Yuck. I don't know. I guess that looks kind of okay on this car. I guess on older cars it does look... I don't know, I'm picky. What do you guys think? Very, very nice looking car. So we'll go ahead and take a look at version A here. And I don't know if you guys can hear that rumbling noise, but that is my washing machine going at it. I think the camera's actually shaking a little bit. I'm going to go turn that off real quick. Okay, where was I? Anywho, that is... Yeah, completely lost my train of thought there. Just had to go turn off my washing machine. Really, really good looking car again with the rally style wheels with the chrome center caps, white line tires. We've got a black Daytona stripe obviously on here. Just like in the real one, you can see black Daytona stripe with the orange lettering. That looks awesome. By far, one of my favorite muscle cars of all times. No license plate on this guy either, but if you look closely, YP1110 is the actual license plate on this car, so that's cool. We still get to figure out what our plate is. Here, and one more thing. We'll take a quick peek underneath these guys. This is an old Playing Mantis casting, look at that. But here's our actual production date, 9/21/2022. Tomy round 2, yada yada yada. Should be the same production date for all of these castings, 9/21/2022. And then that is the original copyright date, but because round 2 owns all the rights to Johnny Lightning stuff, they can use Playing Mantis's bases and castings for their bases. Where are you going? Oh, it's because it's backwards on the lift, that's why. But that is our 2 '69 Dodge Charger Daytonas, 2 more Daytonas for my Daytona collection. Very exciting stuff. Let's keep moving on here. We are going to get into, we're just going to go from left to right here, and into these 2 really, really nice looking 1971 Ford Torino Cobras. I do have a yellow one of these somewhere. I'll track it down in just a moment here. Here we go. I believe this is the same year, 70, it doesn't, oh yeah, this is a 70, okay. As opposed to these 2 new ones I have here, which are 71s. Not really 100% sure of what all the differences would be, but this was part of a pretty recent Muscle Cars USA release from Johnny Lightning. There you can see the little Cobra badge on the back. But that is my yellow Torino Cobra. So let's go ahead and get Mr. Blue and Mr. Green opened up. Alright, so here are our 2 1971 Ford Torino Cobras. On the left we have the replica version, version A, as we know. That is owned by Joseph and Angela Miklos. So there is the actual car in person. We'll go ahead and check out our paint code, Grabber Blue. And our muscle facts, this rare 1971 Torino Cobra is one of 332 with the J-code Ram Air 370 horsepower 429 Cobra jet and the 1971 only laser stripes. 1971 only, I imagine that's the laser stripe. So I wonder if that yellow one I have, maybe just the base is a 1970 because that has the laser stripe. So maybe that's a 71. What does it say? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Focus. Come on. So my yellow one is, in fact, a 71. So that's pretty cool. Interesting. I guess because it says 1970 on the base there, this is a base for a 1970, and then they just modified the actual body casting for the 71 model year. They do that a lot. They'll recycle bases. You'll see a 56 Chevy with a 55 base on it, and it's like, well, no, they just modify the body. It also has a C6 automatic, 325 optional track lock rear end, and a rare factory air conditioning. Very cool. So, 325 gears in the back of that. That's those are highway gears. But I guess with an automatic, that's a little, you know, if you had a 4-speed car, you'd want to have some like 410s or 391s or something a little taller in there. Or I guess that would be shorter, right? Depends on how you want to describe it. Anywho, let's take a look at version B here. This is, as you can see, the alternate color. Doesn't have the name of the owners on there because the owners own a green one, or a blue one, not a green one. Anywho, the top of the line engine option for the Torino Cobra was the massive 429 Cobra jet engine making 370 horsepower. I read the words jet engine and it threw me off there. 1971 was the final model year of the Torino's second generation before a major redesign for 1972. I believe that redesign is the body style that you'd think of when you think of Starsky and Hutch's car. So we'll get those 2 cards tucked away there and take a look at our 2 1971 Torino Cobras. So we'll start off with version A here. Unfortunately, the hood is not really wanting to open. It does kind of bend into the windshield there, but you can kind of peek in there and see there's our 429 Cobra jet engine. A little Cobra badge on the back there. There's that laser stripe, of course, that they referenced in the fun facts. Really nice wheels on there as well. Some Firestone wide ovals. Very cool. muscle car and Corvette national license plate on there. Kind of hard to make that out, but that does say, right? Yeah, MCACN license plate. And a little Cobra. Look at the little Cobra emblem. That's pretty neat. I gotta say, after I've done a lot of Johnny Lightning stuff that I've been finding at like yard sales and kind of older stuff. I gotta say, the detail has always been great on Johnny Lightnings, but some of their newer stuff is just absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous. The hood pins, although they do look a little bit big, there's actually a 3-dimensional detail to those hood pins. You've got the shaker style hood. That hood opens a little bit better, but again, it does open up into the windshield a little bit. You can see the windshield flex there. Again, though, there's our 429 Cobra jet, and there is the Cobra on the front of the car as well. Again, very cool. I kind of like the grabber green. Oh, the paint code for this was grabber green, so you have grabber blue and grabber green, right? Or, I'm sorry, grabber lime. This is grabber lime, not grabber green. Again, our laser stripe, very, very cool looking Cobra emblem on the back. Even got the little defroster strips in the rear window there. Very nice looking car. Nice wheels on there as well. It is really pretty much just a repaint scheming of this. When is this from? 4/07/2021. 4/7/2020. So this was probably like 2021 Muscle Cars USA. I'd say like release 2 maybe. If you know which release this is from, let me know. It's a pretty recent one. You could just scoop back on my channel a couple videos. Probably maybe quite a few months back, but this is the yellow one that I already have. On camera, this looks more of like a banana yellow, but I'm telling you guys, in person, it's kind of like more of a pastel yellow. Same with this green. The green looks pretty different on camera. If you've got these castings, you know what I'm talking about. But that is our 71 Torino Cobra. I'll put the yellow one back on the shelf that it came from. He might get some friends soon. And I believe this is a... What was this? I think this was a Torino Talladega. Bit of an older one there. I think this is a Torino Talladega. I might be making a complete fool of myself here, but another one of my Fords. You guys know I don't know my Fords all too well, so don't judge me too hard. Next up, 69 Corvettes, the 427. So we'll take a look here, version A. Of course, a replica of the real car. Nice dark maroon. What is that? Garnet red. And our owners are Jeffrey J. Stranick. And then, of course, version B, alternate color scheme. No owner for that one. So let's get them cracked open. All right, guys, here we go. We are, looks like it's just General Motors products for the rest of the video. So, of course, I can't complain about that. On the left, we have version A. On the right, we have a flat tire. Hold on, let's fix that real quick. Classic Johnny Lightning triangle tires, but they are easily repaired. So version A over here in the nice, like I said, garnet red, says this 1969 Corvette was bought by Jeff Stranick in 2016 with 48,000 miles. Cool. This car has won several awards, including NCRS Top Flight Award winner in 2019, Bloomington Silver in 2019, and wait, hold on. What the hell does that say? NCRS Top Flight Award winner in 2019, Bloomington Silver in 2019, and Gold at MCACN in 2016 and 2019. There we go. Yeah, I clipped the little fun fact on the card a little bit there when I was cutting that out. Some interesting stuff about that actual car. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the version B here, Tuxedo Black, our alternate color scheme. Some more facts about the car itself. It says GM offered 5 optional 427 V8 engines for the Corvette in 1969. The rarest was the The rarest was the all-aluminum block, but it was only used on 2 ZL1 versions built for 1969. 1969 marked the return of the Stingray name, but now it was one word. Huh, that's cool. So here we go. Here are version A and version B. I did try to crack those hoods open with the little, I even tried my little piece of plastic here, but to no avail. Unfortunately, we're just not going to get to see those 427s under there. We have seen plenty of 427s on this channel, though, before. Very, very nice cars. We'll take a look here at version A. 1969, obviously a great year for the Corvette. I believe 68 was the first year for this body style, right? 67 was the last of the second generation. I think 67 was the last of this body style. I might want to double check that, actually. I'm like 99% sure 68 was the first year of this body style, but this is a 69. Again, MCACN license plate on there. Very, very cool looking, very nice paint. I love this dark red. Looks good on camera, looks great in person. Metal flake detail is really nice on there. Little Corvette emblem up in the front. Really wild looking car, especially for the late 60s. The Corvettes have always been kind of standout-ish in their styling. Very, very nice. Take a look at the tuxedo black one here. I absolutely love, love, love the wheels on here. We got another flat tire. Hold on. Like I said, Johnny Lightning, their flat tires are usually pretty easily correctable. There we go. Looks a little better. Is that everybody? Yeah, you can see they're a little wonky, but oh well. Really, really good looking car. I love the blue interior on this one. I think the last one was just, yeah, black interior. Rally style wheels. I love those. Love, 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 love them. Nice little Corvette emblem on the back of the deck lid there. Can't really call it a trunk because it doesn't open, right? MCACN license plate, again on there. Very, very nice looking car. We have our, of course it does say Stingray right there on the fender. Very nice detail, even down to the door lock. That's pretty cool. Very nice looking vet. Go ahead and get him there. That's better. And I know we haven't exactly been checking all of our bases here, but not too much new to see. Like I said, all of our production dates should be September 21st, 2022. There is the Cobra. Yeah, again, it does say 1970 on these bases as well, even though it's a 71, as we know. So that is the base for the Cobras. Scoot that over. And we will keep chugging right along here. Let's get into our 67 Olds 442 W30s. Very, very cool car. I don't have a lot of Oldsmobiles, although I do think I have a 60, what? I have an Olds F85 here from Auto World. I believe this is the same, might be a bit older actually. 66 or 65. I forget what year this is, honestly. I'd have to consult my archives. But yeah, I do like my, is that a, yeah, it's a 442, right? Yeah, I have some, I have a 68 442 up there. Anywho, let's get the, let's get our two 67 Olds 442 W30s out of the box here. All right, guys, so we've got our two 1967 Olds 442s here. Now, I know we've talked a lot about 442s on the channel before, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but the actual engine displacement here escapes me. It's not 442 cubic inches. The 442 is for the 4-barrel carb, oh God, what was it? 4-barrel carb. And the 2 is for dual exhaust. What was the other 4? What did the other 4 stand for? It escapes me. I forget. Forgive me. Either way, really great looking cars here. Both of these. The engine detail is absolutely stunning. So if you happen to know off the top of your head what motor that is, I cannot for the life of me remember what the 442 had in it, but it looks fantastic on these models. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little more here so you can really get the full effect of that. Red fender wells, you've got your 2 intake snorkels coming out of either side of the air cleaner there. Gold intake manifold, fan shroud detail. There's even some detail on the firewall there. Looks like maybe some, whatchamacallit, that little voltage regulator there for the alternator. Is it a brake booster, maybe? Supposed to be like a brake booster there? I don't know. Very, very good looking though. They absolutely smacked that one out of the park with the detail. Great looking car all around. The metal flake blue with the white vinyl top looks fantastic. Another MCACN license plate, 442 badge on the trunk. Nice blue interior in there as well, it looks like, yeah. Very good looking car. Nice looking, I think these are called like Krager Super Sports now. Or the Krager makes a wheel that looks pretty similar to that called the Krager SS. And then of course on this one we have the Steelies. These are not rally wheels. I called these rally wheels earlier. They're not. They're like Steelies, 4-slot Steelies with the dog dish center caps. Very, very good looking car. We'll go ahead and close the hood there. Get the hood closed on the blue one too. Little vent action going on there up on the top of the hood. That's pretty cool. Really, really nice. I do like the alternate paint color on this one. This kind of like slate gray. There's a cat hair on it. There we go. Very, very good looking car. And of course, all of our detail around the back there. You can just about make out the Oldsmobile lettering across the back there, 442. So let's take a quick look at our cards here. We're going to start off with the version A card. So that is our replica car. I don't know, that's a bit more blue. That's like aqua. But that is, well, aquamarine poly. Okay. Owned by David DeLong. And it says here, owned by David DeLong, this beautiful 67 Olds 442 is on display at the 2019 MCACN, winning a Gold Concourse Award. Though the roof appears white vinyl from a distance, it's actually a rare two-tone option painted providential white. No kidding. Look at that. You can just about make out the reflection on the roof in that picture. Yeah, no kidding. I thought that was totally supposed to be a vinyl top, but yeah. Two-tone white roof. Very cool. And then, of course, our version B car here, our alternate... excuse me. Alternate color. This is antique pewter. Jeez. It says the W30 Performance Package is seen... the W30 Performance Package achieved the same 360 horsepower output as the triple carb engine, which was banned for most GM cars in 1967. What engine was that? Why doesn't it tell you what displacement? Why? All W30 442s have red inner fenders clearly visible when the hood is open. Yes, they do, and Johnny Lightning did not short us out on that detail. So like as we saw, the red inner fenders for the W30 there. Very cool stuff. So we'll go ahead and get these parked up over there. Get the cards tucked away, and we are making progress. We're going to get into our GTOs next, if you can see them there in the background. We got our two 1965 Pontiac GTOs. Owned by Frank Stewart. There's the actual car in real life and the replica. And then our alternate paint scheme there with different wheels, different color. Cool stuff. Let's get them opened. Alright guys, so we've got our two 1965 Pontiac GTOs here with the hoods open. I believe that's a 420, what, 1? The Pontiac had some weird not weird, but Pontiac engines were different from Chevy engines. But I think that was like a 421 or like a 423 or something under the hood there. Very nice engine detail on both cars, though, nonetheless. Very, very good looking. I really like this black one with the chrome center caps. This is our version A. We've got nice white interior there. Go ahead and take a quick look at that. There's your little GTO badge on the back there. Pontiac emblem. Looks absolutely fantastic in black. Really, really nice looking car. Again, with the chrome center cap style wheels on the steelies. I love that. Love, love, love it. We'll take a look also, as well as take a look at version B as well. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Bit more of a silver color here. Again, very nice. With the I like that little red pinstripe down the side too. Nice blue interior. That's cool. They can kind of get creative with the version Bs, being that they're alternate paint schemes. Very nice. So we'll go ahead and check out the cards for these two. We'll start off again, as usual, with version A here in Starlight Black. It says, owned by Frank Stewart. The car was on display at the 2019 MCACN Pontiac GTO Ram Air Invitational. And for its exceptionally detailed restoration, this car earned a Gold Concours Award. So there you go. Frank Stewart is the owner. And then our version B in Blue Mist Slate Poly. There we go. As I said, alternate color. The 1965 Motor Trend Car of the Year award was given to the entire Pontiac Motor Division for their excellent lineup of vehicles that balance value and performance. Interesting. 75,352 units of the 1965 GTO rolled off the assembly line in 1965. Quite a popular car. Very, very cool stuff. So we'll go ahead and get those two cards tucked away here. Yeah. Take one more good look. Let's get the hoods closed so we can see that little hood scoop detail on there. Very nice looking car. And I believe that's a 65. So that has the upright headlights. Here's a 64 with the side-by-side headlights. A little comparison there. Very nice. Really, really good looking cars. I do not have a whole lot of early model GTOs. Well, I got what, one or two up in the case there. Another 4 more here, and then now these two. All right, so I've got a fair amount. Very cool stuff. So we'll get those parked up and get into our last car here, the 69 Chevy Camaro, COPO Camaro RS. I do have a few COPO Camaros. I've got some Yankos. I've got Baldwin Motion. Got all kinds of Camaros. Love my Camaros. So let's crack them open. All right, so here are our two 1969 COPO Camaros. They are RSs, so we have the little headlight covers on there. Version A over here on the right, the blue one, did not really want to open the hood. I even tried with a little plastic piece, but version B did give up the goods, so we can see our 427 under the hood there. Being that this is a COPO RS, COPO, whatever. I know these had 427s under the hood. This is not my first COPO Camaro in my collection. So this is what we're looking at right now. We're looking at version B in the Fathom Green Poly. Very, very nice green. It comes through on camera a little better than it does in person. It looks pretty dark black in person, but on camera that green does show up very nicely. Very good looking car. I do like the metal flake in there as well. We've got the classic Camaro Rally wheels on these. There is not a more perfect wheel for this car, in my opinion. I just think that looks perfect. Everything about that looks perfect. Very nice looking car. So we'll take a look at version A here. And this is Azure Turquoise Poly. Azure Turquoise. Again, very, very nice. Got the black vinyl top on there. I think this one is actually a vinyl top. Steelies with the center caps, dog dish caps, whatever you want to call them. Very, very nice. Absolutely awesome addition to my Camaro collection. Another MCACN license plate, I believe, on both of these cars here. Yeah. So, as to be expected with the entire release here. Very, very good looking car. We do have, oh, is that an RS stripe going down the side there? Huh. So let's take a look at our card here. Now we do have some room on the desk, so we'll take a look at version A here, owned by Tim Shell, 69 Chevy COPO Camaro RS. So it says, owned by Tim Shell. This is the most original RS COPO in existence and known as one of the best examples of an L72 COPO anywhere. Yeah, L72, that is the 427 under the hood there, a little bit more specifically. The Rally Sport package is not normally seen on COPO Camaro examples, adding to its rarity. That's pretty cool. So again, there you go. There's the actual car in person. And we'll take a look at the card for version B here. Like we said, Fathom Green Poly. A little bit more about the car itself. It says there were two versions of the 1969 COPO Camaro. COPO 8561 had the cast iron L72 427 engine, while the COPO 9560 was the all-aluminum block used in the ZL1 option. The term COPO is an abbreviation for Central Office Production Order. Very interesting stuff. That's pretty cool. And that is all 12, if you will, of the latest and greatest Johnny Lightning Muscle Cars USA. So we've got our COPO Camaros here. We'll get everybody in for a photo. Let's do version B and version A here. There's the 65 Pontiac GTO, 67 Olds 442 W30, version A and B. You got the 71 Ford Torino Cobra. My personal favorite, the 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. We're going to actually scoot some of these in a little bit so we can fit everybody on camera. Scoot, 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 scoot. Here we go. And lastly, the 69 Corvette 427. So there you go, guys. That is the latest and greatest from Johnny Lightning Muscle Cars USA. This is 2022, release number 3. This is the latest one I believe you can really get your hands on the Round 2 website. I'm excited to see what's coming next for 2023 releases. But that is, I believe, the last release for last year. So, newest right now from last year? Weird. Anywho, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know which one of these cars was your favorite. And which would you rather go with? Would you go with the version B or the version A's? I couldn't decide between the two. That's why I ended up buying both sets. But, yeah, let me know which one was your favorite, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me how your day was. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.